Let's have some tea. Let's have some tea. Because I don't even know what's worse. Life as a Manchester United fan in 2025 or living in America in 2025. I really don't know. I can't figure out what is worse. Because prices of food have gone up in America. Uh, we're beefing with Canada all of a sudden. We know we've been beefing with Mexico, but Canada, I never thought that was going to happen. But yeah, let's put this under the file of things I never thought were going to happen. Manchester United, not knowing that Man United will have, not having the confidence that Man United will have 45 points at the end of the season. This is the state of affairs right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw a disaster class yesterday. Man United versus Crystal Palace at home. Crystal Palace wiped their ass using Man United. They mopped the floor using Man United. I get it. Palace it's not a walk in the park, but it's another mid-table Mandem team that has come to Man United or played against Man United and really, outdid us in every aspect of the game. Now, I'd like to welcome you to the stream. Apologies again. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop apologizing for being late because I feel like every stream starts with an apology. I'm starting to feel like I'm a Man United player. Football Power Hour.
Winning it again for Manchester United.
First of all, big up to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Bath Time. Shout out to Yale. Shout out to Stephanie in the building as well. Shout out to Vegeta as well, and Javid in the house, Luen in the building. And yeah, let's just talk about it. I feel like today is one of those post-therapy sort of needed moments where we just need to talk about what is going on. How did we lose to Crystal Palace? Like, did Ruben Amorim get it wrong? He played Kobe in the 10 the game before that, and matter of fact, praised Kobe in the 10, said he was so free. He was enjoying himself. Said, why did Ruben Amorim change it? But the questions go beyond Ruben Amorim. It's like, why could we not put Crystal Palace to the sword? Why, I was here for the watch along in the first half, and I did not do a walkout on the stream, by the way. I had some work obligations to take care of. So shout out to Young Papi, everybody that was here to hold down the fort. Kenny, shout out to Joe, shout out to everybody that pulled up, right? So appreciations for that. But the main thing is, like, I feel like if I was paying £66 for this, I would have walked out. Because Man United just never felt like they were going to score. Other than the chance that Kobe Mainoo had in the first half, which I was fortunate to see, I just feel like we could have played for 2 more weeks versus Crystal Palace, and we wouldn't have scored. And that's really a damn shame when you think about it. The players, the quality, I put this in quotation marks, by the way, the quality of players that we have, we are actually really bad. And it's sad to see that we could potentially finish the league with less than 50 points. I know some people were saying, yeah, we got to avoid relegation. I thought this time around, this team is avoiding top 10. We're trying to stay above relegation, but below top 10. And that is the state of affairs. Now, everybody gets an F. We're not even going to do player grades right now because I don't think there's anybody that stood out. In the first half, I remember during the first half conversation, we were having this discussion that, oh, I was one of the people praising the performance of the defense, saying shout out to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire was really, 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 really solid. Shout out to what's his name? Licha. Licha was uh, speaking of Licha, prayers for Licha, man. But it was a very, very solid performance by Licha, solid performance by Lenny Yoro in the first half. And and then all of a sudden, you know, we went from seeing Lisandro Martinez silence Mateta a bunch of times to Lisandro Martinez in tears, and that really, really, really makes my heart pain. So thoughts and prayers go out to Licha. I don't even know when we're gonna see him. When we get the update about the injury, obviously we'll get a little bit more clarity on the situation. But my guess is we won't even see Licha until 2026, which is quite alarming when you think about it. The fact that Licha has been a player that's been in this recovery from like one injury after the other, you know, um, I almost feel like, we need to find another left-sided center back that can do the job that Licha does. Because at the end of the day, he had a calf strain that took him out for a total of 30 days into last year. And then he also had a knee injury that took him out for 55 days. And prior to the knee injury, again, last year, he had a foot injury. So 3 big injuries in 1 year. I don't know. I don't know. It's not looking good, Lissandro. I know it's not his fault, but it's also not looking good. Could we just have a Latin American Eric Bailly within us? I'll leave that up to anybody that wants to join in on this conversation. I put the link in the chat, by the way, if you want to hop in and let's talk about this. Something that also has to be talked about is the fact that why did Kobe play like Kobe as a as a false nine is as effective as Harry Maguire up front. Honestly, like the one chance at the beginning was good, but I don't see the value in playing Kobe Mainoo as a false nine. Honestly speaking, I understand maybe Ruben Amorim had a different plan in mind. He wanted to confuse Crystal Palace because they've got one of the best defensive records in the league so far, and there's a phrase that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I just wonder what was Ruben Amorim thinking by playing Kobe Mainoo on the false nine? Should he have brought in Xerxes earlier on? Because we all know that at the end of the day, when we have Xerxes up front, there's a lot more cohesion. And the whole reason why we couldn't get a goal was because there wasn't a proper, like Xerxes like the glue up front, in my opinion. If you feel differently, please, please, please let me know. Big up to Stephanie, by the way, letting us know that there is 11 people watching and only 5 likes. Really, though? Yeah, come on. We got to do better. If you're tuned in, just hit the like, man. Whether you agree or disagree with the thoughts and opinions, but just hit the like button. Let's talk about it. All right. I wanted to just look at the stats of the game, because we looked at it at halftime. And then from there, like it's a good moment to reflect on what precisely happened at Old Trafford, the disaster class, as I'd like to call it. So first of all, look at that. We finished the game with 67% possession. Still finished the game with a lower XG. I remember at halftime, Crystal Palace had a higher XG than us, but we finished the game with a lower XG still. After taking 17 shots, we took 2 shots on target. We had 2 shots on target and they had more shots on target. What?
And this is totally crap.
Melissa.
We had a lot of corners. If I remember, we had 6 in the first half. I don't know how many we had in the second half. Oh, Lord, almost double. Almost double the number of corners, and we still couldn't convert. Not just corners. Remember how many free kicks, long free kicks we had, and the delivery was just not be the right delivery. Or sometimes if it connects with a Man United player, like it still could not be converted into a goal or even a goal threatening set piece. That's all I'm asking for. Goals maybe seems like it's a lot to ask from these guys, but we just couldn't do it. This is so disappointing. This is the life and times of a Man United fan in 2025. And I am so, so, so sad about this. Anyway, Box is out here saying bring White over Mings. I guess it's time to also talk about it because this is the last chance. Today, we have a few hours until the transfer window is closed. I want to hear from you to hear what you got to say about what. First of all, who's going to be the Licha cover? Secondly, are we going to do something about our striking options because we are thin? Seeing a manager play Kobe as a false nine is not because Ruben Amorim is trying to be Ruben Einstein. No. I think it's just like indicative of the fact that we are here, trying our best to fit. The phrase fit square pegs into round holes. This is exactly what's happening right now, where we're just trying to be inventive. When you're in the kitchen and you don't have salt, but you use barbecue spice and you use paprika because you're like, oh, they have a little bit of salt in them. But when you're trying to salt, use the damn salt. So it's time for Ineos to get some proper salt, please, and to stop making Ruben Amorim be inventive and having to use guys like Kobe Mainoo as a false nine. What are we doing? Licha says, Stephanie says, Licha injuries happen because his teammates don't work hard enough. Very, very good observation there. I wonder what men like Vegeta has to say about that. My brother, big up, bro.
Yo, bro. First of all, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, are you in the bathroom or something?
No, I'm in my office with my kids.
The office needs some more furniture. It needs some posters, some pictures, something.
We're probably gonna get something to get rid of the echo. But... Hey, bro, we got bigger problems than the echo in my video, bro.
Our problems are bigger than a damn echo, bro. Can you finish the second half, bro? So big up to you for doing that. How did you look at that game? Let's just talk about it in a
bro, yesterday's game was so bad. I turned off the TV. I went to go do chores, bro. You know how bad life is.
You turned off the TV
to go do chores, bro. Bro, I went to go wash dishes, bro. Started washing my shoes, bro. I was so angry that I'm broken. I was just like, I looked at my channel and I'm like, I'm not watching United games anymore, am I? I can't do this, bro.
You got nothing left.
I think for the first time since whenever Freddie left, bro. I don't know when that was. I don't feel like watching this team anymore. Honestly, like I feel like dedicating my channel to anything but Man United.
So okay, if you're talking about that, dedicating your channel to Man United, can I say Patrick Maswanganyi? Does that ring a bell?
Hey, please chill.
You catching L's left, right, and center. Orlando Pirates did the thing.
But the Pirates one was cheating, bro. That was not a penalty. That was not
you can't do Premier League. You can't do South African.
Now, you know what, bro? I'd rather watch Chiefs, bro. As bad as they are, bro. I would rather watch them because at least I get some joy, bro. They're number 5 in the league.
They're number 5 in the league. Okay, that's
not
bad. Top 5 is good.
Because yesterday, bro, I was listening to people blame the refs, blame the players, blame Ineos, I said, guys, maybe this is just our club.
Are you a John Cena fan also?
I don't know what that means.
No, because Royal Rumble, fam. John Cena did not win. So
Oh, nah,
okay,
nah, nah,
okay,
nah, nah.
okay. It would have been 3 L's in one weekend, fam.
Bro. I'm not choosing teams anymore, bro. I'm just watching other people play.
Just watch the sport for sport's sake, you know?
Bro, I'm done, bro. This club, and I was saying to my friends, I think we're just a relic of the past, bro. We're no longer a serious club.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything that could fix us except for lifting the curse of Glazer/Ineos ownership, which what statistically is likely to happen? Us selling the club again or keep changing players and managers? Because, dude, I was looking at the squad. I'm like, yo, most of these guys weren't coached by Louis van Gaal, Mourinho, and etc. So we changed the squad to a degree. Whether it's for the better or worse, we changed the squad. We've changed the managers. We changed the structure. You understand? We changed the structure, but
Yeah.
we've got a new CEO. We've got everybody's new. We're building new facilities, and we somehow got worse.
Sheesh.
I feel like we could rebuild a new Old Trafford and we'd move like a team that just got promoted to the Premier League. That's how bad we would be.
Yeah.
Like
Bro,
we would regress from building a new stadium.
I hear you. I wanna go back to yesterday. Like these some Man United fans that actually somebody texted me this. It was a DM, so I won't say that name. But they were saying, "Bro, I'm starting to doubt Ruben." And I was like, "Why?" They say, "Well, bro, he actually might not be the one. We thought we landed on the one, but he may not be the one."
You should have hung up the phone, bro. Because
okay, what?
Brother, most of but you were there, bro. Especially you as somebody who held on.
Yeah.
When Ten Hag was being fired, you were there, bro.
Yeah.
When you were the only person holding on to hope. Oh,
yeah.
You and Mike.
Yeah.
Was not most of us saying that Ten Hag
John Morgan? Yeah. Yeah.
Am I rewriting history, bro? Were people not saying that Ten Hag isn't the one? Most of the people.
They were. But they were also, fed up by the fact that he was backed. He was given some players, and his players just couldn't live up to the expectation. They couldn't live up to giving. You know what I mean?
But what I'm trying to say is, people are saying Ruben isn't the one, and I'm trying to say that we should have kept Ten Hag. Let me go back, bro.
Yeah.
Oli, were people not saying get rid of Oli?
Well, no. There are some people saying Oli's at the wheel. Right until he lost the wheel, people started saying, "Oli."
But were most of the fans not on the let's get a new manager back?
Towards the end of his tenure, yeah.
Thank you.
But he still got a feel-good factor to Man United that we had a lot of goals with.
I'm addressing the fact, bro. Yeah. I'm not addressing the managers. I'm addressing the fans. When we keep saying there's a cycle, are we not the cycle, bro? Because look what's happening. Look at the cycle. We new manager, we fall in love, and then we say it's not the manager. So who's the actual cycle here? Is it not us? Because we're ready to rinse another manager, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, but this person was messaging me because they were skeptical of the 3-4-3. They were saying, his tactics may not be Premier League. He said, I'll tell you this. He said that formation is good for cups. He looks like he's going to be good for cups, for European football, but not for the Premier League.
The opposition beat us with the same formation. What are we talking about? Decisively. Those players knew, look, Crystal Palace isn't the best team. Yeah. But now we're blaming, Katie said something profound. He said, we're finally realizing that fans don't actually know what they're talking about.
They finally don't know what?
That we don't know what we're talking about. Because we didn't convince ourselves that we know tactics, that we know managers, that we know ball, and everything. Because people said, play 3, we are playing 3. Or all of a sudden, it's a cup formation. People said, try this in the false 9. All of a sudden, it doesn't work. People said, put this guy here when it doesn't work. So all we are learning is that fans are also crackers. And we need to stop talking like we know what the hell we're talking about. And we know how to run a football club.
Yes.
Is that not, bro? I just ran you through the fact that we said the next manager will be it, and all of a sudden we're really doubting the manager, bro. This guy has not been backed. personally at all. The squad he inherited, wow, good luck. It's not for this. It's not for this football. Personally,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not. He's changing the philosophy with a squad that can't do it, but they won't back him. We haven't gotten to summer. These players are moving like they're in orange overalls. Well, if you're in South Africa, that means you're a criminal. Okay?
Yeah.
Orange overalls.
Yeah. 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 I'm curious what Kenny thinks about some of the stuff you're saying. Let me bring him in real quick. Big up
Big
Kennedy.
up, big up, big up, Happy man. Like to, yeah, I was just about to stream my own reaction stream about the game, but since you're live, had to
Yeah.
come here. I was about to call in on KG's channel,
Yeah.
but unfortunately these Chelsea fans came in. I'm like, I'm gonna go, bro.
What were they saying? I mean, there's nothing wrong with Chelsea fans unless they're like trolling us, you know. But yeah,
No. It's not just that, bro. They were just saying like, they were just saying like, they're good. They're still gonna make top four. They're gonna win something this season. I mean, are these Chelsea players capable of winning anything this season? Not really. I
the
don't think
Conference
so.
League they will, but yeah, sure, it's the Conference League. But like,
I,
yeah,
I
I get
yeah,
what you.
they can win it. They can win it. But are these players experienced enough?
Mm. I mean, but
That
that's a
that
top four conversation, though, right? Isn't that the fact about Chelsea right now?
right now, I mean, their form has been terrible right now at this
Sure.
moment of time.
So they play
Yeah,
today, so we will see exactly where they are. Because some people could argue that like they've been in a dip of form, like things haven't been going that way. Because Maresca has had generally a good impact at Chelsea, in my opinion, but the form has been bad lately, right? They beat Wolves 2 matches ago, then they lost to Man City. And when you look at actually how they're doing in the league, they're still like up, sixth, 40 points. That Man City is 1 point ahead of them. And if they win today, they get ahead of Man City and they're number 4. So like, they're a little bit ahead of us in the rebuild, in my opinion.
I'll I'll be honest with you, Papi. I'll be very very frankly honest, right?
Yeah.
Like their ownership is like it's like a Brighton model. They're gonna keep buying the kids.
Okay.
They'll keep buying the kids. So I'm not too concerned about Chelsea at this moment of time. But anyways,
Above us. But yeah, let's leave Chelsea alone and go back
yeah,
to
yeah, 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 yeah,
versus
yeah, 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 absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna have a little. I just want to have a little rant on these players and managers.
on it,
Uh,
sir.
uh, uh,
This is
uh,
the space for
yeah,
it.
yeah. This is. Bro. I'm not surprised this Monday that the Rashford revisionism has started. I knew. I saw it
Rashford
coming.
division is
I saw it coming from the press
Don't know,
conference,
friends.
from the post-match conference. From the post-match conference, they again asked Ruben Amorim about Rashford. Are you surprised?
I haven't watched the presser, so like, go ahead.
I did.
Please
I did,
inform
man.
somebody like me who has watched, somebody that's watching the show.
I did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did, man.
Let
Bro, I am so sick of these Rashford sexuals around the world. They saying, "Oh yeah, if Rashford would have been here, we would have scored more goals." What would be the difference if like Rashford was here? He wouldn't do shit at United. We've given him enough chances after chances. It's been a decade, Botswana Papi. We've given him enough chances.
Mhm.
And literally, as for Ten Hag, and as for the revisionism, as much as I backed Ten Hag at the start of his third season, I stopped believing in him because the system wasn't working. That was a terrible rebuild. He spent 610 million pounds. Ten Hag has had enough time. He's had enough time. I don't want to hear all this. Oh yeah, he should have been kept till the end of the season, bro. It's still, bro. Like Ten Hag's post-match conferences, it never filled me with any confidence.
Yeah.
That this season, Remember the quotes he used to say. Oh yeah, I'm literally gonna. I don't want to say much about the Spurs game. That Spurs game never.
I deny that game.
Yeah, I denied that game. I remember.
Yeah.
Remember, we finished bottom of the Champions League group, and I still and but yet I still give Ten Hag a leniency. This is how bad it is. It's
Yeah.
like it's like a parent trying to defend a child's failure
Yeah.
during the exams. It's like this. Do you know how bad it is? I feel so bad in defending Ten Hag during his second season,
Yeah.
and I do admit that I was a part of THDL. I was a part of it,
Yes.
but unfortunately, it didn't work.
K-
It's not working.
Kenny, don't you think that the people that are some, not all, but some people that are thinking, oh well, Ten Hag wasn't the problem. They're seeing that these players cannot improve, even if you actually trying to give.
I've said this for
But
Papi.
choosing
I've said
can be
this.
better with the
Yeah.
time.
I've said this on I've said this on my own channel. I've said this on Vegeta's channel. It's
Yeah.
it's a mixture of it. It's been the mixture of it. To be honest with you, it's
Okay.
not just Ten Hag, bro. Ten Hag, John Murto, and flipping Richard Arnold
Yeah.
has set us back. Let's just be honest. It's not only just Ten Hag. I don't blame Ten Hag alone. I also blame John Murto and Richard Arnold. Remember the Onana signing, Mason Mount signing, Rasmus Højlund signing. Botswana Papi, I was officially done with Rasmus Højlund. Officially done with him. I was done with him.
Yeah. But
Bro,
now you're not. You're speaking in past tense, which is well, you are done or you were done with him. Like what?
I was done with Rasmus Højlund against Fulham. The guy just bro, he keeps falling down on the floor. Like what the absolute F, even doing the midweek as well. Remember that Kobe Manu scored a goal during that flipping against this FCSB or
Yeah.
whatever this Romanian team is. Look, bro, when Kobe Manu, I saw on the camera on a different angle. Flipping hell, this guy was on the floor. This guy was on the floor,
He's he's a strip dancer. He's
bro.
twerking.
I literally called him, a flipping. I called him a Dolph Ziggler of WWE, man.
Oh
My
Lord.
goodness, he gets sold out so easily, my friend. He got sold out.
Oh no.
But
So what about the game yesterday? Like, because Ruben decided not to start Xerxes, not to start Hoyland. How did that make you feel? Like,
I was, bro. To be honest, I was shocked when like Kobe Manu started as a 9. For me, that's the only mistake he made. I felt, but like as for the wing back part, he's got no choice, bro. Dogu just came in only. He just arrived only. Like his signing was just announced,
yes.
right? And I only blame Ruben Amorim for starting Kobe Manu as a 9. I would have personally started with Xerxes, but I don't know. But even though he tried, he still got it wrong. At least Amorim tried something because probably he knew like even if like Xerxes, aka Rasmus Højlund starts, they ain't scoring.
Yeah.
Maybe he tried something new. I mean, it's not bad to try, but I just think it was a bad experiment to try. So yeah.
Yeah, Vegeta, we're gonna come to you after reading this comment. Yale says if Ruben's tactic was so terrible, we would not have beaten City, drawn against Liverpool,
Facts.
against
100%.
against Arsenal, and winning on pens. It's clear it works. We are just missing a few parts.
Exactly. Wing backs. We are, and now Dogo has came in, but Botswana Papi, I don't know if this guy will start. I don't even know because I've not watched him personally, but like, I see United fans on X being like gassed about him and stuff. I can't be asked anymore, bro. Yeah, I can't be asked.
I've just lost the will to keep supporting this team. I've lost all will.
Oh, Vegeta's spirit is broken. I can hear it in your voice, bro.
But I don't understand why United fans were like fuming about Tel going to Spurs,
Yeah.
bro, bro, bro. We literally offered the same thing, like loan. It was a loan with like obligation to buy, but Bayern Munich wanted like a permanent deal or something. They
Hmm.
want a permanent
Yeah,
deal. So
I mean, we're
they,
missing out on Tell. Yeah, bro. Like, isn't he going to Spurs? Isn't Tell going to Spurs now? It
you,
should
you
be.
you know Papi, funny
Yeah,
enough, it was literally the same offer. We just offered to him.
Spurs because he rejected Spurs. And then the only teams was Arsenal and United. United obviously just wanted the loan. Apparently, when I read Fabrizio's tweet this morning, he
Yeah.
said, "Look, Spurs. I mean, Bayern wants money, but United are still trying to get it on a loan type of a thing." So I don't know if they've given up since this morning, but it doesn't sound like we're likely to get that guy. No, which again, the guy's got one goal. I don't understand what the
Yeah.
hype around that guy was.
Yeah. I also saw the stats where, yeah, I sit on I sit it on KG's channel. Like, I've not seen much of Tel until basically KG has basically shown the compilation stream.
Yeah.
Decent player, but like when I saw the stats, I mean, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good player, but I just think he wants game time, and and
Sure.
and 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 truth to be told, he hasn't played much for Bayern Munich.
Yeah. I wanna before we talk about what we need next, how we could potentially fix the missing parts. Big up to Bath Time for saying Aston Villa is unlikely to let Bailey leave
We ain't
free
we
transfer.
ain't getting him anyways, bro. We ain't getting Leon Bailey. We are not
Yeah,
getting him.
yeah.
Honestly.
Let me
Good
let
for
me
him.
let me also say big up to Yale for this stellar comment as well. Yale went on a rant. I've started to remove every channel I followed who did not treat Dorgu with
Oh
respect.
my god, really? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
What
You
what has
serious?
Dorgu done? He's just coming. He hasn't even put on the shirt yet, and people are disrespecting him. Big
Oh
up to
my
Yale for
days.
standing up for Dorgu.
Big
Let's
up, big up,
also
man.
welcome Mitch to the conversation. Mitch, we've heard Kenny's rant, Vegeta's rant, my rant. What?
Who's ranting, bro? I don't have the energy to rant.
Yeah, I mean, yours is a soft-spoken rant. It's a plea for help. It wasn't a rant per se. Mitch, what you
Big
gotta
up,
say,
Mitch.
bro?
Yeah, big up everyone, man. What can I say, bro? You guys have said it all. Like, it's
Start from the
it's
game yesterday, and then we can talk about what like your thoughts on it. Why couldn't we win? Should Ruben have not changed the system? Like all those things. Why was Xerxes on the bench?
uh it's it's not a system issue, but it's like it doesn't matter what system we play. We don't win games.
Yeah,
That's the fact. That's the truth of the matter.
Hmm.
Whether we play a 4-5-1, 3-5-3, 5-4-1, it doesn't matter. We just don't win games.
are
And
the players that bad?
the players are that bad, but it is the players. It's just simple as that. I don't know why people can't like understand this. Um, these players are not good. There's a few like potential players, probably Ahmad. Off the top of my head, I can't really name like anyone else, but it's it's disappointing. I don't have an answer, so
Here,
I'm just gonna say it is what it is, man.
here's what I understand the opinion that the players are bad, but like, well, it's also more or less the same players that won an FA Cup, same players that won. Like let's not act like these cups. Say Carabao Cup teams start taking it seriously when they're in the quarter.
Nah, but Poppy, like anyone can win a one-off game. It's a one-off
No, no,
game,
no,
right?
no. But like in the past 3 years, we've been to domestic cup finals. That's a signifier of something. I'm not saying it's the all tell all be all, but like it signifies that the players, if you put the right combination and the right instructions, the players can get something as a collective. No,
Um,
Screw
I
these
don't know
players,
how to
bro.
answer
What
this.
collective, bro?
no, these same players that beat Man City in an FA Cup final,
Nah,
man.
they can go to
We
hell,
can't
bro.
act
These
like
No,
players,
but
this
we.
bro.
happened.
Why?
Go to
Why?
them.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you this question. Yeah,
Sure,
Ross.
sure.
Why did the fans wanted Ten Hag out? Why did they want him out?
He just wasn't getting results. He got him in a moment of turbulence that it was unbearable for a lot of people.
No, no, you're wrong.
Oh,
They said they
uh-huh.
didn't like the style of play. They said we're only getting results because we parked the bus and counterattack, transition football, all this crap.
Yeah,
But we were getting results in Eric's second season, right? Nobody was complaining that at that point. And
sure.
now the results are not coming. They were like, let's get Amarim in. At least even if we don't get results, we'll get better performances. But I don't see the performances like really drastically different. Like it's just the same thing, in my opinion.
Mitch, they went rioting when he said, "I want to make us the best transition football in the world." He said those.
He said that. I
You
remember.
know,
Yeah.
so that was like he wanted to make us that was his vision for Man United. So like that's the part for me that I'm like, why all of a sudden, like we hit a moment of turbulence with Ten Hag, and then from there the people's patience runs out, and then we're like, oh, we need a new manager. Now we get another manager who was like probably the most like talked about manager at that moment, and then we're also seems like we're ruining him. We have pictures of Ruben Amorim just like holding his head, like he's aging so quickly in front of our eyes. And I'm wondering, what is the problem? How come that keeps on happening? It seems at this point, not even Jesus could save
This
us.
club,
We can get
uh,
anybody on that
no,
dugout would not
bro.
be able to
It's
save
not
us.
just
Yeah,
moving,
Alex
bro.
Ferguson right now.
Bro,
If
I
I don't
looked at myself in the
have
mirror
confidence,
yesterday, bro.
huh? What you say, Vegeta?
I was just saying, it's not just Ruben, bro. I looked at myself in the mirror yesterday and I didn't recognize myself. So this club is killing me. It's actually killing me.
Oh no, no.
I used to be a good person, you know?
Vegeta, it can't be that deep. All right, all right. Big up yourself. Let's welcome Ronald to the conversation. Big up, Ronald.
Yeah,
Uh,
big up,
big
you
up, big
lot,
up,
and
Ron.
anyone who's backing in hose. Big up to you as well. See
In
on
Yo,
that
house. Oh,
side,
in house. Okay, okay.
nobody's
in
begging
hose,
Premio so
in
far on this.
hose. No, no, no. There are people. Backstime backs in hose. Yale backs in hose. I see them lot. The people. There are people who believe in Ineos. Apparently, it is what it is. But that's the life we live in.
Damn. So
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 back them, no?
let's talk what
Back them.
happened yesterday, and then we can talk about the holistic picture of things. Like, but
Yesterday, what happened is called annihilation from the finest.
why were we annihilated? How? Well,
Because you have a bozo goalkeeper. Where's Doctor? Did she come through on the
Oh,
show? Where's she? Is she hiding?
Doctor's busy
Because
right now.
when I'm asking people, like when I'm telling people that this guy is shit, Onana is shit, right?
Hmm.
They tell me, oh, he's not had a stabilized back four. Oh, he's not had a back four who's consistent. David De Gea won the Premier League with Evans and the other guy in front of him. He won the Premier League with them two lot,
Jones, right? I think Jones or maybe like
Jones
Smalling.
and Evans. And he also had Foden and Vidic at disposal at the
Yeah,
ages
yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
were actually walking out of the club. That was their last season. So they did not play enough. But hey, take this off, bro. Take this off. What's this?
This is
What is
where
this
our
gonna do?
players have put us, bro. Ruben Amorim is doing the
You
Bielsa
think you're
crowd.
here? You think you're here? You think you're here?
Bro,
No,
this is
sir.
where
You as a fan, you as a fan have been put in all fours with your face in the ground. That's where you are as a fan. That's where we all are as a fan. We are on all fours with faces in the ground, buried under the ground.
So
If I see four people having a football conversation, I can't even pull up anymore. I can't even chat to them. What do I pull up with if I tell them I'm a Manchester United supporter, just to get them laughs at me for 5 minutes?
Bro, Ronald, bro. I even said I'm not forcing my kids to support this club, bro. That's how bad it was yesterday, bro. I
Bro,
said
my kids
these
are going to be
kids
supporting
can
Real
do
Madrid, not
what they
Heritage.
want, bro.
My kids would support Real Madrid, Heritage Club.
Listen,
Manchester United, I don't
listen, guys.
identify
If
this.
this continues, we're gonna be irrelevant for the next I don't know how many years. Like we can't keep doing this. Like if this goes on, like there's gonna come a time where Man United are gonna be irrelevant. Nobody's gonna talk about us
No, no,
anymore.
no, no. At the speed you are, you would be forgotten like Wigan, Middlesbrough, them lot who have
Facts.
had one or two
100%.
trophies but are now forgotten, bro. Bolton, them lot.
Mm-hmm.
That is your future. Accept it. If I have to go to a destination and there's a
Facts.
dark alley and I see 4 people talking about football, I change my destination. I'm not going there anymore because I have to go through 4 people talking about football.
Same, bro. See, Ronald gets it, but bro, it is that bad, bro.
You know,
It is that bad.
I'm just getting trolled a lot, and these are the type of things I receive on
Bro,
my.
I might even consider talking to Manj. Ask him if he's taking people up to become Coventry fans because this
comment.
club does as well.
I we're 13th FC, bro.
Wow. Oh yeah, true. It's
Oh
crazy.
my days. But
So
Bro, even that screenshot of 13th is a saving grace because now it's worse. It's not even 13th anymore.
what is it?
I think we're 15th now.
I don't know. I've stopped looking at the Premier League table because we avoid top 10 by all means at Man United. You know.
You know how we used to laugh at people that you have to scroll down on your page to look at your team. Brother, I have to change the page now. I have to go to page 2 to look at my club.
Page 2, page 3, whatever, bro.
Ah.
In February, bro.
Might
It's
as
not
well, might
even
as well
that the league
change.
table
No, might
hasn't
as
taken
well.
shape.
No, actually, you know what? Might as well change the sport. Let's change Manchester United Cricket Club. Let's change that. Let's play cricket now.
Oh,
Old
Lord.
Trafford doing cricket games.
We are married to 13th, bro. That's how it
Oh my
this
god.
is embarrassing.
I wish I could.
Bro,
I wish I could cry.
and there are
Like, I wish I could.
people, and there are crackheads who are trying to justify the position we are in, saying what Ineos are doing is good for our future. What future? Future when you would be
No.
showing up to Wigan Athletic on a Tuesday night.
No, but think about it this way. Reality says in 3 years the tune will be different. You know, 3 years. Give Ineos 3 years. Things will-
Okay, so here's the thing, bots. Now make it make sense to me, okay? I'm gonna ask you because I think you are one of an intelligent man in amongst us when you're not drunk, right? When you're drunk, you're like me.
All right,
No,
I've been
no
drinking
hope.
tea, so we're probably good
Yeah,
right now. All right, let's go.
alcohol. We're not on alcohol, but I wanna actually ask everyone, big up to everyone, right? I wanna ask this question to everyone, just not bots.
Shout out, wrap up.
So wrap up as well. Big him up as well, right? So my question is, there is a sinking car business, okay? It's an analogy. It's a sinking car business. You are the new owner individually, not collectively, individually. You know it's a sinking car business. There's no hope. There are 2 options in front of you. One, flood in your money, make some changes, make it better, and then from future profits, take that money of your initial investment. Right? Mitch, could you please mind doing your thing on mute, bro? Thank you. The second option for you is
Yeah,
you
my bad,
can
bro.
go ahead. No, that's okay. The second option for you is you can go ahead, sack your 2 staff members, 1 cleaner, sell the car, just dump the cars you're not able to sell, and then hope that you might be able to, get some profits and then use that profit to improve the business. Which one are you doing?
Say it one more time. The second option is
The second option is you're
Yeah.
sacking 2 or 3 staff members, you're sacking 1 cleaner,
Yeah.
you're not going to give bonuses to your people, right? You're going to go ahead and make sure that the cars that had some value, you're giving it away for cheap prices, right?
Yeah.
You're getting new bad. You had a reputation before, right,
Yeah.
of car business. Now you're even getting cycles in. You're like, let me flip some cycles. I can make profit on cycles,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, what exactly is that? What you're doing? Is that how you're going to go ahead and proceed? Like just reinvesting the money that you might make by doing the meaty things you're doing right now. Which one is it?
Second option sounds crazy.
Okay, so I know your opinion. Okay, cool. Kenny, which one?
Bro, to be honest, I can't be asked with this question, bro. I'm just like I've got absolutely got. I'm on Ian Beale settings right now. To be honest, I'm just being.
Kenny, are you sober? Are you sober?
I'm just being laid to rest at the moment, bro.
Okay, so you're rest in peace. Okay, cool. Yeah, Mitch, I think I'm not sure about Mitch or
Mitch is
Vegeta,
eating
even
it.
if
No,
they're
ask around, but that's Vegeta as well.
See,
What's
the
the
thing
first
is,
option again? What's the first option? Because that was what's the first option?
huh?
Yeah, can you run through the options again? Summarize them.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
not
because
gonna
that
do
was
that.
what
Are you
I'm
mad?
trying to know.
Because yeah, you really over explained them and then like what
Wait,
like
let me
what was the
see
first
if
one again?
let me see if I'm getting running right. So you're saying, right, like
Okay,
a
so the
car
first option is
a car owner, a business
no,
owner.
forget that, Mitch. Your first option, yes, you're the business owner. The
Yeah.
first option is put your own 10, 15, 20 million in,
Mm-hmm.
fix up the problems, and
Which
then
is
take
why
your 10, 15 million at a later time as profits from the business that is booming.
which is why
Or
I said yeah, second option
Or
sounds
you
crazy.
can just sack people, cut the bonuses, sack some salaries, flip cycles. Even if you're a car business, flip cycles, do the meaty thing, and then hope whatever little money you make. So if you're making $100 in a day, you're putting that $100 back into your business. So $100 you're repairing a light.
I think number
What do
two
you-
is sounds more like the business option, like for more
Yeah, it's number
business-minded
two.
person. So
If
what's
you're
your
running a
point,
business,
Ronald?
choose the better option.
So that's the
That's the
Glazer
reality.
option. Option one is the Sheikh Jassim option. That's
Yeah, but
how
if you
No,
want to run an efficient business,
option one is the passionate option. Like if you're
yeah,
passionate
that's
about
the one that throws money to the wall, doesn't care. But if you're running an option two, is how the cynical businessman work. Unfortunately,
Okay,
it's
okay. If
it's
that's
a
the
stingy.
answers across, if that's the answers across, then absolutely fine. If we get relegated, we get relegated. If it hits the fan and spreads everywhere, no one complains. I don't want to hear no one complaining about Bruno Fernandes flipping the hoofball. I don't want to hear none of it. Zilch.
How's
Except in
that
reality.
related?
Because times are going to be
And
tough. If you're not investing money to repair some things, times would be tough, and you have to endure as a family. You have to come together as a family and support each other. It's a family business now, not a club anymore.
can I also weigh in? I know the first one sounds like it's a passionate project thing, but I think option two shows short-termism and it also shows your appetite for risk because Man United is just like buying a house. It's a long-term investment. It's not something you're gonna, even if you're trying to make money out of it now, at the rate that we're going, you're not gonna make much money. So even from a business sense, option one makes sense. You have to try by all means necessary available to you to make this an successful establishment or successful investment in order for you to reap the rewards. In other words, I think option one, if you've got an appetite for risk, if it's a long-term thing, and you're willing to wait that long in order to reap the rewards. Whereas option two, for me, is short-termism, and it's going to lead to bankruptcy because nobody
But
runs a business.
Vegeta, keep in mind, I told you you're passionate about this business. You said to your friends, I want to make this business great again. I want to bring I want to bring England back into Manchester or whatever the fuck he said. Sorry for the
I
F-bomb.
would,
I went off the
Manchester.
sidelines.
personally, I'd still go with option one, but I would invest within reason because you can't just fire people to try and make money. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because you still need expertise.
Remember, the
and hands.
Glazers are using Ineos. Ineos are getting played as well because the Ineos are just a shield for the Glazers. They only own 29%. People seem to forget that Joe Glazer is still on the footballing board as well. It's going to take
100%.
time before we're back. People need to realize it.
We're
It's taking
not
3
forgetting
to
Wrap
5
up,
years.
wrap up
No,
heaven.
5 years.
Wrap up heaven. No one's forgetting
There's no
Glazers.
quick
I think
fix.
collectively we all
Yeah,
have called out
ultimately, all
There's
this
Glazers
no
goes
quick
for
back
fix.
to the
13
Glazers.
years.
Like, ultimately,
We
all
have
this goes back to
we
the
have
Glazers.
all called out Glazers collectively. Wrap up heaven. You, everyone else, individually or collectively, has called out Glazers. But the problem and the reason why there needs to be more calling out for Sir Jim Ratcliffe is because Glazers were on their neck on the verge of leaving. And
Yeah,
this
they
man
actually
decided to
gave
give
them
them hope.
They gave them lives.
Well, who's to say they were actually on the on the verge of leaving? These guys were trying to sell a club to get more people to invest, but like they didn't really
They were
need.
again, bots. They were looking at options, right? The conversation you're trying to make
They were
can
never
go
in
either
for
ways.
sell. They never
You're
wanted to
saying
sell.
they
They
never
never
wanted to
wanted to
sell.
sell.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You said they were not willing to sell.
Yeah.
One had already put the
Of course
money
they
on the
never wanted to
table,
sell.
and
They just wanted
okay, hold on.
investment.
So, bots, I'm just going to talk to you. I'm going to address wrap up even later, right? But what you're saying, I hear it because money was showed to them that Qatar wanted to buy the club in full, right?
Yeah.
They were looking for a consortium or someone to come in. Even that is why Ronaldo, Saudi tourism, all of that happened, right?
Yeah. They were.
However, however, the back and forth of them not accepting or Sir Jim Ratcliffe came in and just spread the legs. Pause. He just did that. And that ended any other possibility for any other communication to happen. Did
But
we have a
if
back and
it
forth?
wasn't Sir Jim,
No.
it was gonna be somebody else, Ronald. Like this.
You never again,
This
bots.
thing, like,
You
there
are
was a
saying,
bunch of bro. You remember there was a bunch of
bots.
bids. There
How
was
many?
like,
No, it was
Bots,
Sir
there
Jim
were
or
three
nothing, Papi. It was Sir Jim or
bots.
nothing.
Bots.
The
There were
Qataris
three
pulled out,
parties.
remember? The
So
Qataris
it
pulled
was
out.
bots.
Okay,
It was
go ahead.
Qatar. It was Qatar. It was Sir Jim
They were never
Ratcliffe.
going to sell to Qatar.
It was an American consortium because that's the one word I learned during that time frame. Consortium. I didn't know that word existed before that time frame. I apologize for my English. And then there was an Australian group as well. Australian group did not live for long, but Shay, you have a mad echo.
The Australian guy.
So the Australian guy did not live for long. I'm sure he's alive, but the conversation. But the American consortium was there, and so was Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and so was Qatar. American consortium only spoke, looked at the thing, evaluated. They didn't want nothing of it, right? Qatar, and this was the only one. If this was not there, yes, Glazers might have rejected the offer. Okay, no problem. Qatar might have gone back and come back in with a higher offer. You never know.
Yeah.
But to say that that's not going to happen, I can say it might have happened. So it's your words against mine.
Yeah.
And
look at what Yale said. Qatar had so many flaws. One of them is they never showed proof of funds, since they never sued anyone that looks to be true. So
if the UK government needs to know of proof of funds from someone who's buying an asset in their country, I understand. But if you're a selling person, it doesn't matter who you are and where your money is. So, bots, you're telling me that mafia men do not buy things in the world. Where does their money come from?
Mafia men,
so gangsters don't buy
in the world.
Gangsters don't.
I don't
buy
know if you're
properties.
asking me to answer or you're just asking a rhetorical question. So
it's a rhetorical question.
Okay,
but
go
I'll
ahead.
let you answer it as well. Even the mafia, the gangsters, they have properties. They don't show proof of nothing, bro. It's all cash.
So what's your point? That the Qataris.
My point is, when you're getting the money, as an owner who wants to sell, who's willing to sell, you do not care where it is coming from. You want to move out. Glazers were just looking for a lifeline, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the lifeline, and that's why I'm pissed at it. And I would be 100 times more scrutinized towards them than Glazers. That's how life is. That's how I am.
For a moment, just put yourself in a Glazer shoe, okay?
I'm sorry, I would die before that.
I know you'd die, and even the ghost would never put yourself in a shoe. But But there was like this guy. Do you remember? It was he Swedish. He was somewhere from Eastern Europe that even went on the United stand making a because he wanted to make a bid. You remember? He was so transparent, saying, "Guys, like the guy had some crazy ideas, but he was transparent and vocal." I'm forgetting his name. He was he Swedish? He was somewhere from
Are you
Europe.
talking about? Are you talking about knighthood?
Oh, to
I'm
start, you weren't gonna
talking about just the
pay for the
potential.
club.
Ever
Yeah,
since
yeah,
the
yeah. I
Blazers,
remember.
you
Yeah,
guys
he was
remember
like
that.
he wanted the fans
was
to like
stunt, bro.
contribute to like
Exactly. The Swedish guy. He was Swedish. I'm correct about his nationality. Thank you, Bastard. But what I'm trying, whether you agree with what he was proposing or not, there was a clear transparency. He put his face on camera. He said, "These are my intentions. This is my plan." And whether you like the plan or not, but he was so transparent. And yes, that guy. And he he gave you some confidence a little bit that, oh, this guy actually, like, he exists. He can show proof of funds if he's asked to. But when you go to the Qataris, as much as like I want to believe that the Qataris was the right solution, bro, there was just something shady there. There was just something. How can you not show your proof of funds? How can you not show your face if you're really a fan of Man United and
they
Manchester
register the company. They
around the
register the
world.
company though, but
Bro, no, there was just something
1990
inherently
they
like
register the company.
there was something inherently suspect
won.
about that whole Qatari proposition, bro. As much as like I wanted it to work, there was something.
That's very convenient to say that now, though, bro.
So
It is,
okay,
but
okay. So
I'm out
here's the
here
thing.
saying
Here's the
this.
Very
thing. Bots,
convenient.
here's
The
the thing.
reason why I'm saying
No. Bots, here's the
Okay.
thing. The reason why I kind of disagree with you is
Go
because
ahead.
what you're talking about is a narrative of the media. Again, you're talking from a media standpoint of what you've known
Yeah.
and what you've seen. No one's complaining when half of London is owned by people from the Saudi. Who built the Heathrow airport for them? Who was it?
Of course,
Who
it's
was it?
Qatar money.
Yeah, no one's complaining. So again,
The media didn't
be it
never
a
win the
face
Qatar
or be it not a
Man
face,
United. They never won the
until
Qatar Man
Man
United.
City was bought,
Sure.
Sheikh Mansour did not show his face either. No one knew what the man looked like until Man City was bought.
So Sheikh Jassim cannot do like a 1-minute video to all the Man United fans around the world and say, "Look, I'm excited."
And what would that do? Is that proof of funds? Or is
No,
it's just your
proof of
proof of
face, proof of
Right.
existence.
proof of face? Oh my
Yeah, proof of
God.
existence, bro.
Is that proof of funds, but
No, it's not
Bro,
fun.
That's
but
just
it's
PR, bro. That's just PR.
Yeah, why
PR.
when
just
you Google
PR.
Sheikh Jassim, 5 different people show up in Google Images? Why?
And you have one Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and you're still suffering with a red band in your head.
I'm not saying Sir Jim Ratcliffe was the answer, but I'm just saying,
And that's
the
what you
Sheikh
have to live
Jassim
with
one,
now.
it was suspicious.
How was it suspicious? You're just running
You're
a
saying that
narrative.
now because they didn't
It
own
is
it.
just a
They didn't
dumb
buy
narrative
them.
that the people run in media. That's all it is.
It
Boss,
looks
even you know it.
suspicious.
Yo,
How
let
did it
me
look
tell
suspicious?
you what
You know,
happened.
Qatar owns 10% of London.
Yo, can I
Qatar
chime
owns
in?
10%.
Can I
They
chime in
got-
for
they
1
got
second,
money.
boss?
Go ahead,
Go on,
Let's
Mitch.
hear
Go
it.
on.
Yeah. So it was a whole PR narrative from the Glazers here to push out that these guys didn't have any proof of funds because they didn't want a full sale. That was their thing. They didn't want a full sale, so they preferred the Sir Jim offer because that was like 25% or whatever it was.
Sure, they still maintain power. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it was. Like, it wasn't like there wasn't no proof of funds or any of this crap that the media is pushing out.
They were
So
never
I
going
kind
to
of
sell
like
to
agree
Arabic
with
region
Ronald on
countries.
this point.
Yeah, when somebody says, "Listen, man, you don't have to sell the whole thing. I can actually give you the funds. You keep power, and you just give me a portion of of ownership in your thing." Of course, that's a very nice proposition. You're like, "Oh, okay. Look, we don't have to let go of the asset. Man United belongs to the Glazers, whether we like it or not, and they will sell it when they want to sell it." But that's an unfortunate and hard truth to swallow as a Man United fan.
The problem, bots, is they wanted the same money Sheikh Jassim was offering. Okay? Just to let you know, I couldn't care less what nationality they come from, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. If they're Muslim, they're Christian, they're Buddhist, whatever they are, God bless them. I just want my club to be taken away from the current owners,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when I'm looking at the narratives ran by the media at the time, it did smell exactly what it used to smell when they used to run the Pogba narrative. And you exactly know why they did that, the reasons behind that, what exactly it was.
But
Him listening to Quran, going to a match
yeah,
was looked at as him enjoying in his car. Man was listening to prayer. Like you have a
This
prophet
is who
who
Sheikh
was
Jassim.
reciting. Huh?
Oh, you're talking about Pogba.
This is Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
But that's
the
how
connection,
media would
they were
flip.
never going to sell to a Muslim or Arabic. They never wanted to do that. There's political
Yeah.
things involved in this as well. But
Why do you
No,
think?
that,
I hear that narrative. I hear it. Yeah.
Bots, hold on. Bots, hold on. The first thing they did was, why do you think Sir Jim Ratcliffe did not come in with his own damn bloody dusty face in the first place?
man,
Why was it knighthood?
Wait, what do you
Tell
mean
me.
he didn't come with his dusty face? What do you mean?
There was another guy who came before him, knighthood. I think that's what his name is.
Oh, I don't know about knighthood, so I can't speak on knighthood.
I know he's
Hold on.
talking about. I know he's talking about street.
Yeah, I think
know.
that was like a representative for him or something. I can't remember his
Oh,
name.
he sent the representative like the mafia.
Not the
Yeah,
mafia.
he didn't come himself.
So
He did not come himself the first time. There was another guy who came. I'm
Yeah.
sure Bats time sees he's a book of knowledge.
Michael
Would
Knighton.
also Michael Knighthood, whatever his name was.
No,
right?
that was during when they were negotiating for the
No.
fee.
He was the first face as well. He was the first face to come in and be like, okay, so these guys are coming in.
Yeah.
And after that, he came in. Why do you think, Bots? Just tell me. Why do you think he made that statement to bring Manchester back to it's Manchester in Manchester, whatever the fuck that statement meant?
Like
His tagline,
say the tagline so I can
I don't
respond.
even remember the tagline
Manchester
anymore.
United. Nonsense.
Why why do I think he made that tagline? Is that the question? Because he thought it would be the most popular red thing to run in the media. It's just it's a campaign slogan. Just like
Exactly my point. It's
Just
all
call it what it
media
is. It's
prop.
just a PR saying just to
It's
get the
all
fans
media
on
prop.
side. Just to get the fans on side, man.
Sure.
That's what it is. Manchester and Manchester. What the F does that mean?
He can explain what that means, but you can run with it in any way. You can say, "I
Bro,
believe
I saw
Manchester
him
United
in
is
an
a global."
Bots, I saw him
Hold
in an
on, Ronald.
interview.
You can
I saw
bend that
okay,
slogan
go on.
in any way you want. You can make it your definition of Manchester is different from Sheikh Jassim's, from Jim Ratcliffe, from anybody's. Like you can make it however you want, because I believe from Manchester United is a global club. It's not just a club that belongs in Manchester. You know, it's something that's bigger than just the population of people that just go to
It's a
Old
Manchester
Trafford,
club.
you know.
It's a Manchester
You know,
club, but it's-
so it all depends on how you want to explain the slogan, in my opinion, you know, because it's just a campaign
the
slogan.
slogan was PR. That's what we're basically getting. PR.
I feel like we're
Exactly.
missing. I feel like we're missing the point here, boss. Like
What's the point?
Like you're genuinely missing
the
the point,
priority
bro.
should be football. I don't care whether you want to develop the city of Manchester or do all this crap. Like the priority should be on the pitch.
All
What are you
roads
doing
lead to
on the pitch?
pitch.
That's what I want to see. What you're doing. That's where I judge you from. Like
Mhm.
I don't care about if you're building hotels or restaurants in Manchester. I don't give a f about all that. I want to see what
Mhm.
you're doing on the pitch to win me stuff, win me trophies, like what we used to do in the good old days. Yeah, but go on.
All right, fair enough. I don't disagree with that by any means. I believe that's what the priority of any owner should be doing that. But like as I mentioned, Abraham J is it Joel Glazer is going to be in Boston in a few weeks, and I'm trying to find a way to get into the Harvard Business School conference that he's at. But you know, Bath Time asked me in the chat the other day, is like, well, what are you going to ask him? If you ask him, like, you know, what's your plan for with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, or even what's your plan transfer policy that you're trying to implement, he'll be like, what transfer? He doesn't even know half the players at Manchester United. And I was
Bro,
like,
Manchester United is the only club that does not tie up with the NBA team they have owned. We have the same owner who owns a football team and an NBA team as well, or whatever that sport is, egg ball, right? And the
are you
teams,
talking about Tampa Bay? Or are you talking about?
yeah, that one.
Okay.
And
Yeah, it's
both the
American
teams do
football.
not, they don't see each other. Why? Because the facilities they have at Tampa Bay are far superior to what they have provided to Manchester United,
Mm-hmm.
right? So those are kind of the owners you're working with, and obviously this was all known. I think you were saying it at the time when when Ineos were coming in, that they are just going to be the face of just getting punched all the damn time.
Yeah.
So Ineos have to hold it. I couldn't care less, but Ineos have to hold it.
Yeah.
They
No,
do,
I
they do.
hear. I
They're
hear
still
it.
under review. Nothing's changed on my part. They're still under review, and they're
But
failing. They're really failing them now. I
Bro,
in
told
even
people
two
we're only
even
going to
three
get
months
one left
ago,
back.
wrap up 3 months ago or 2 months ago, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, with his dusty mouth, said he's not looking to buy the club in full capacity as of right now. It's not on the plans. But people want to believe in Ineos, so big up to them lot.
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that. He did say
Mm-hmm.
that. So
And
yeah,
so where do we go
under
from
review
here? It's like
stands. Nothing to
if if
celebrate.
wrap up
Nothing.
has Ineos under review, on the one hand,
I knew when they
Ineos
said
go ahead.
27%.
You're cutting off, or is it my internet? It could be my internet. Wrap up.
No, he's cutting off. But they were supposed to buy the club in 3 years in the small installments that they were,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's not gonna happen, brother. That is not gonna happen.
Yeah, this one it really makes my head hot because
See, Batstime
you
is
know,
still defending it by saying, "Oh, you have to be careful when he talks about shares." When he was making the bid, man didn't care. Man said, "I'll buy the fucking club." Now he has to be fucking careful.
no, he said he's gonna buy a portion of the club.
No, he said, "I'll buy the club in its entirety in due portions." Now he's saying, "I can't buy that." So make it make sense. Which one is it, sir?
Well, anyway, let's ask Shay. Big up, Shay. Shay, first of all, congratulations on this Glazer talk is making my head spin. So big up yourself.
Hi, Simon Simon City.
Man City is gone. All right, you buzzing, mate. Who was your man of the match?
Turkey.
Huh?
Louis Skelly.
Louis Skelly. Can
With
you
a
sell it to
Harlem
us?
celebration.
Can you sell Louis Skelly to us?
No.
Why do you need Lewis Kelly now? Just because he scored one goal?
No, bro, he had a masterclass of a performance, bro. Come on, give Louis Kelly some credit. Look at how Arsenal
Against a
fans
shit
around the
Man
world
City
are
team.
happy. You know, the kid is cooking. Shay's club is cooking, so big up to you, Shay, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, I just want to
Yeah,
address
but
this
that's
one
just,
comment.
we beat Man
I know
City.
you wanna,
We
I
beat
know you
Man
wanna
City.
move.
They're not good.
No, one second, wrap up. I want to just address this comment from Bath Time. He said there's an 18-month ban on them buying the shares. I just want to address that point. They bought the first part on 20th February 2024. We have gone past that date, so it's just 6 months left on the 18-month ban. And just 2 months ago, he said he is not planning on buying anything else from Manchester United as of right now. But if one wants to say, I'll be more than happy to come here after 6 months and ask Bad Time or Darius, whichever one he wants to go with, the same question. Is he buying anytime soon or not? Because I don't want to hear no complaints about football anymore from people who say, back Ineos. Back Ineos in it. Now, going back
My
to
thing's always been that they're on
Shay's Dusty
Broadwatch.
Club.
I've been consistent with it. I'm not backing them blind.
But that slapping was different, bro. That slapping was just different. Whew.
The only credit I'm gonna give Ineos is that they actually bought some kind of structure to Manchester United.
I
There
agree.
wasn't like any. We didn't even have a sporting director before they came in. I remember.
Hmm.
So they did little things here and there, but overall, it's been we have to criticize them. They've not been good enough. But
Yeah,
what do you think of this comment here from Elite Baller?
Elite Baller said, let's see. Mark Goldbridge makes money. This one?
Yeah, that one.
Goldbridge makes money off lying to his so-called fellow fans. He does massive harm to the club he claims to support. Damn, like it's funny because sometimes I watch Mark Goldbridge and sometimes I don't, and this is one of those moments where I haven't been
Mark
watching.
Goldbridge is player SC. He clearly does.
I mean, man, he's just the guy. I'll put this whether you agree with him or not. One thing I admire about him is his work rate. His work ethic is just
Everybody's got work rate on YouTube. That's the cop out. Listen.
yeah. No.
Listen.
There's hundreds
All I'm gonna say to you is this, bots.
Yeah.
SEG agency. Look it up, and you'll find a lot of stuff there. That's what I'm gonna say. Your guy Ten Haram has done a lot of damage to this club. An SEG agency, which people wanted to ignore, is a big part of that. That's what I'm going to say.
We all know SEG employed every player that we bought under Ten Hag, and Ten Hag's, I think, son is part of the management.
He's the owner of the agency. Yes.
Yeah, he's not. He's part owner of the agency, so we all know, and I'm sure he was having United Stan get paid from SEG as well to say a few things. But that's part of the business that he has built up. That's part of the business that he has built up. If you look at what Bots is trying to give, I don't know what Bots you do sometimes, but you're saying his work rate. If you're appreciating his work rate, I hope you better be religiously following Mr. Lee Gunner's work rate, because that man does 9 hours emergency stream, bro.
Yeah,
as a joke.
Yeah, Lee Gunner.
He sits through them.
I like his work rate as
He
well.
doesn't go to sleep for other people to manage it. How this man does. He has other people managing different shows on his channel.
No, but
which
Mark
he employs them to do.
Cut out the 9 hours into like shorter things, bro. Like he has like his burner YouTube has more content than like many YouTube.
Yeah, because that's his own channel he's trying to build up.
So his own channel
in the incident,
like it's incredible.
In the incident, he decides to sell his YouTube channel to someone else. He still has a backup plan to earn from YouTube.
Yeah,
that's something
which is a smart
businessman do.
Which is a smart thing to do.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's good for Manchester United.
I can't speak on good for Man United or not good for Man United. I think he's just a fan that has a big following, and whether the fans,
he's just a person who banked on. He's just a person who banked on an opportunity. That's it. I wouldn't call him a fan. I still have doubts about him being a Nottingham Forest fan.
Hey man, it is what it is.
By the way, Yale, for making such stupid comments, at least just understand what exactly person means before he says that, because I definitely don't listen to him. I left listening to him before COVID left the world. So there you go. Everyone at one point has heard or listened to Mark Goldbridge.
I'm not gonna lie, like I listen to his like transfer news. They're usually like kind of spot on, like the players that we're linked to, but yeah, sometimes his opinions are kind of iffy, like the Garnacho narrative that he's pushing out. Like
what's the Garnacho narrative?
The club probably listened to him, and that's the reason Garnacho is still here, and we didn't get that 60 mil. We didn't get the bag for him. So
look at the Rasmus prop he was doing for the whole 2 seasons. It's disgusting.
Look at this Crystal Palace supporter. Big up to Eagle Eye Football, saying Mateta a proper number 9. Yeah, I wish we can just last minute scoop Mateta from you guys. I wouldn't mind Mateta at Man United, honestly. He's a good player. And anyway, that I'm gonna save it for later, because obviously we're gonna have a transfer deadline day stream. I'm gonna be on KG's channel with a couple of people over there from different clubs. So make sure you tune in for that, by the way. And yeah, let's watch it, what Man United does in the last hour. We know Man United has something
We're
up
gonna get
their
some
sleeve.
shitty loan.
No, especially with the Licha injury now, they have to do something. They have.
They already have done that, sir. You're ready for heavens. Prepare
No.
for
We
heavens.
can't base.
Bots,
we can't put it all on heaven.
We're not getting anybody but a shitty attacking loan. They can get a replacement defender. Done.
Bots, you can hold on. Wrap up. Hold on. Bots, you can go back on Fabrizio Romano's page, type in the search bar heavens. Look
I
at
know
his
the
tweet.
young kid who's
He
from
said-
Arsenal, bro. I don't need to go on Fabrizio. We
No.
can't. He couldn't make it
He's
into
gonna be
the
in the first team, boss.
Again,
Boss, he's gonna be in the
fucking
first
listen
team.
before you try to reply. Listen to me at least. His post initially said they're buying him for a replacement for Lisandro Martinez. So he is coming in as a first team player. He is not coming in as an academy player.
What?
So
That's
Is it Haven you're talking about, Ronald? Is it the
Yes.
Haven kid?
It's Haven. So it's either going to be Evans or Haven. That's your choice.
I can't do this. All right. Big up,
That's
Ronald.
the facts.
I'll
Ronald's
see you
not
in
buying
heaven.
shit. It's the facts.
All right.
I hope he brings some blessings to this United team because man,
No,
we
but
are in
bots,
the
We're
that's the
getting one
realistic
shitty
option.
attacking signing in.
You
That's it.
have Martinez going out, right? You have Dorgu on the left wing back. You will have a left centre back, 3 players for left centre back. You have Evans, you have Heavens, and then you have Shaw.
I am gonna be in trouble, bro. This Man United team, 2025.
We're finished.
We're finished,
Mid-table
bro.
squad at best. I've accepted it. That's why I'm not even getting angry anymore. The mid-table squad are expect to finish where we are. Is where we're probably going to finish 13th, 11th, maybe. At
Bro,
best.
but we have not even been linked to these many players, the amount of players Man City has signed this window. They have signed more players than we have been linked to. Deep it.
Facts.
They even got
Now let's check in with Joe for all of today's sports news.
Manchester United.
Well past the hour mark, guys. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for pulling up to this conversation, guys. And yeah, later on we'll continue. We will talk about it more. I can't stop laughing because of Stephanie's conversation alone with an obligation to panic.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
I will do the hot chip. I will not shy away. I promise. I promise. Yale, hot chip will be happening. Hot chip. Somebody else called me about it in the chat as well. So I will not shy away. So we shall talk. Big up to the doctor as well. You know, all good that you are late. Congratulations on the Manchester City result. Football Power